Welcome to Sunday Brunch. We've got Eric Himan here making the traditional dish, kreplach.
Yes.
Kreplach. And I said it right.
Oh, you said it right.
Good.
Thank you so much.
And you said it's a 4-part dish you're making. It's all handmade here. It looks really good. It is kind of like a ravioli. Talk to us about it.
Yeah, it's basically very similar to ravioli. It's a Jewish dish my grandfather used to make growing up, and it's homemade ravioli, and it's a lot of fun to make if you have some time.
Sure.
Because it's a little time consuming. But it's something that I started making, and I've made it so many times that, you know, I've gotten to...
You're a pro.
Yeah, I'm a pro. I've gotten to the rhythm, and it's fun, and people really appreciate homemade ravioli.
Sure. Homemade anything is always better than store-bought.
Oh, yeah. So it's pretty simple. The recipe will be up as well. But
I think it's already on there, so.
It's already on there?
Yes.
You guys are fast. The dough, which we have over here, is pretty simple. It is 2 eggs, about 1.5 cups of flour, teaspoon of salt, and 6 tablespoons of water.
All right.
So what you do is you pull all that together, you mix it all up, and then you let it sit for about 20 minutes so that it becomes less elastic.
Sure.
Because if you just start going at it, it's just going to keep shrinking back. Then you roll it out, as you can see, into squares.
Yep,
I have this little fun tool. It's like a pizza cutter.
Yes.
And then it has a nice little rimmed edge for making it look pretty. So what we do is we have our little squares, and for our filling, I took ground beef and added it to red onions that I had been cooking with a little bit of red wine just to kind of season it and deglaze the pan. And then I added in some chives and some thyme. So
it's a fantastic filling. And we want to mention that Eric is making this today because you are serving it at ShalomFest, which is happening later this afternoon.
Oh, yes.
And again, because it's a traditional Jewish dish. And you've made hundreds, thousands of these today?
Hundreds, at least 1,800
boy.
pieces of this.
So again, if you weren't a pro earlier, you're a pro now.
Oh, I'm a pro now. With the great volunteer staff that helped me make them. So we're doing a little more of the chicken for that, like chicken and roasted red peppers and red onion for that. But for this one, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and show you, how to do it more with like beef and red onion, something a little bit different. So
now we're gonna stuff them.
Yes, we're gonna stuff them. You take a little bit, about like a little more than pea size.
Oh, really? So not too much.
Not too much. And I have to say, I used to make a ton of this stuff, and then you only use a little bit because there's only a little bit in each one. So what we do, I was saying
they look kind of small, but yeah, they are,
Yeah, but you don't need too much of it, which is really cool.
Oh, so you're dabbing a little water around the edges.
Yep, just to seal it, fold them over, crimp them, and that's what this little fun tool is. Or you can use a fork to do it, and you just trim off the edges so they look nice and pretty. And
it is so cute.
You do that with each one,
and
so
you
hold
get
up
one so we can see what it looks like.
So you get these.
Oh, okay, and you've got little triangles there.
Yep, you can do it in triangles, you can do it in squares.
And then you're going to boil them.
Yep, and then we boil them for about 20 minutes. And then pull them out, and I'll show you afterwards how we take them out of there and then pan fry them a little bit to make them more like toasted ravioli.
All right, well, we're looking forward to that in about 10 minutes. Now.